There are two crucial elements of retrieving information about MMM. One is by asking your guider and the other is checking the MMM website for announcements. But due to recent restart, media and non-members who are critics of MMM have played a huge role in confusing the minds of people about the real nature of MMM. This was part of the opening message of Guider Ficasini during his presentation at Sohero in Gauteng last July 17 of this year. His main goal in sponsoring the event is to provide people with the correct information on the working of the MMM platform. Guider Ficasini further elaborated to his audience that MMM is merely a global community of peer-to-peer mutual donation exchange system that has no need for a central account to act as middleman between members. He made clarification as well on other confusing information spread by people that has no correct knowledge of the system. Guider Ficasini also alerted his audience about certain individuals who act as MMM representatives who have misled and deceived innocent people who are interested to join the community by extorting money from them. He reiterated that it has always been free to join MMM, even the training that it offers. 4 days later, on July 21st, another guider went out to educate more people about MMM. Guider Sibusino Nituli visited the Adams Mission in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, where 8 people came to listen to him.
My name is Siboni Sontoli.
He narrated how MMM started in Russia, wherein it threatened the collapse of banks and oligarchs, so they worked hard to close it down and have Sergei Mabrodi prosecuted. From there, he moved on to its rise again as a global mutual donation exchange platform that aims to help ordinary people. He supported this claim by showing them what MMM members get as benefits. He also taught them the use of Bitcoin in sending and receiving donations. In closing, Guider Sibonisu challenged his guests to be more open-minded so they will see how MMM can help them change their lives for the better. From South Africa, we now go back to Nigeria as we give you the last 10 events out of the 19 presentation that happened last September 10. We begin with Guider Obanegbe Olatobi's opportunity presentation at the Glorious Hotels and Suites in Egbe, Lagos State. Out of the many he invited, only 4 people were able to make it, but this did not stop him from going through with the event. For him, even if he ended up with one audience only, he would still discuss MMM with them out of respect for the time they exerted to see his presentation. The first half of Guider Obanegbe's 1-hour presentation was dedicated to topics about the workings of MMM platform, while the next half was to answering questions that his guests have about MMM. While Guider Obanegbe was engaged in Egbe, another Guider's offline seminar was also underway at a different hotel in Lagos. That same day, Guider Latif Adewale Waliu conducted his presentation at the Isad Hotel and Suites in Alagbadu. One of the parts of his presentation where he lingered was the discussion about MMM's history and its founder. He wanted his audience to see how MMM evolved from a company founded with central account back in the 90s to peer-to-peer donation community in 2011 that is guided by an ideology. From there, he delved on how the donation exchange works and the benefits that await members. Though he highlighted the good things that the community offers, Guider Latif was also upfront in telling them that in MMM challenges also happen. He assured them though that as a community it has survived many challenges because people are willing to help one another. Blaring horns and loud conversations of people can be heard from outside, but Guider Oyedeji Oyeledi kept his cool and never raised his voice to compete with the noise during his talk about MMM at the Mobile Event Hall in Akure, Ondo State last September. He was relaxed as he introduced his audience to a great community called MMM and how it was born out of Sergei Mavrodi's mathematician mind. Guider Oyeledi also told his audience that by using their spare money, one can be rewarded with 30% of it as a result of helping someone else through the community. He went ahead to share about the key features in the day-to-day operation of the platform, including provide help, get help, and marvel, as well as the benefits involved in the community.
In 2011, he said to himself, I want to help the poor. The wealth of the world should not just circulate around the rich, should circulate around everybody. I want everybody to have access to money, and he started a platform like this.
That was how Guider James Emakara described the motivation of MMM founder Sergey Mavrodi when he re-established MMM back in 2011. Guider James said those words in an event that happened also on September 10th at the Overcomers building in Akuri, Ondo State.
It's not Yahoo Yahoo, it is good money.
He had about 100 people listening to him, but because they also came for a different function, he was just given 20 minutes to complete his discussion about MMM. Despite the time constraint, Guider James was up to the challenge because he was able to complete his presentation just within the allotted time without skipping on important topics. One of the things he was able to highlight was the fact that MMM's goal to help people become financially able has already happened in Nigeria since it started in the country last year. It said that today, many ordinary people have already breached the 1 million